So now we're going to talk about how you use the data that is collected from Google Forms. How do you look at it and what do you do with it? Okay, the first thing you need to do is to actually get your data. To do that, you need to share your Google form. So in order to do that, you click on this send button that is right up here. Once you click on the send button, then you have choices. You can send it to an email address, which can be kind of labor intensive because you'd have to write in every student's email address. The other options that you have is to get a link. You can copy this link and then you could post it in Google Classroom. You could put it on the board because you can shorten it down to a much more manageable one. Or, of course, you can always email it to them. The other one is that you can embed it in a website if you know how to do that. And that is an option also that you could actually just paste this somewhere. My advice would be, since we're all doing Google Classroom training, just to go ahead and send them this link in Google Classroom. That's how I deliver mine. You have the choice also right here to collect email addresses or not. That just depends on what you're using it for. If it's going to be done by students, I usually will tell it to collect the email addresses because it keeps it organized and I know who filled out what. If it's going to be something where it's not going to be done by students, it might be filled out by parents who don't necessarily have a Google email, then you definitely want to uncheck this because if not, they won't be able to take the survey without first getting a Gmail. So that is the ways that you can share it with people. Now let's talk about how you look at the data. Responses is where you can go. Now on this one that is made, I don't have any responses. So I'm actually going to open up another one, which is actually the technology training quiz that you guys finished to let me know what kind of technology you needed. So I click here on responses. I see the emails of everybody who took it, and I see their answers that everybody has filled in, and it lets me know what everybody thought. It lets me know which things are most important to you that you need information on, and this can be used in your classrooms. Also, you get data that tells you this question, this was the answer that was selected the most often, and then it tells me right here which of these checkboxes was selected the most often, letting me know that how to create classes, how to create an assignment, how to add resources are the three most important things that I need to worry about when I do my Google beginner training. And in my advanced Google user training, I know if I hover over it that they want to know how to create a list of resources. But the most popular thing is they want differentiation for Google. They also want drawings and projects and forms. They're not as interested in maps based activities. So all this feedback is wonderful, and you can see how those answers would be great for you uh, as a teacher. You also have the option of seeing the individual reports, and you can go down through here and you can actually see each person's individual. For example, handed a board, selected that no, she did not need Google Classroom training.